everybody. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. I don't know where everybody is. How are we all doing today? I just kind of figured I had enough brain cells to let them snap together to be able to look at crazy houses. I was like, hey, I thought I would stop by. There's not going to be VTuber Blair this evening. I'm going to be honest. I was recently rearranging my office and I forgot to set up my lights. So I'm currently essentially sitting in darkness right now. It sounds really bad. I'm sitting in darkness and Casper's below me, just kind of keeping my feet warm and just laying on my feet. We are now here. And I just wanted to honestly look at some of these just wild Zillow listings. There's this Instagram channel, I guess, that they just show these crazy, Zillow listed houses. And we just take a look at what is going on with these homes. And that's kind of what I wanted to do. Something low key, something chill. I promise I'll get my lights back up in my room again so that I can actually stream with the VTubers. So I apologize for tonight, but that is not happening. Let's take a look this evening at some houses. I did have some more political topics that I was thinking about talking about tonight, but honestly, I just want to have a chill night this evening and just look at houses, right? Some of them this look like they're pretty. This looks horrific, and just see what is going on. What are these homes going for sale as? I hope they leave the listings. I actually know this page, Zillow Gone Wild, from their Twitter, but apparently they have an Instagram, and I just think maybe Instagram would be a little easier for all of us to see and check out. I don't really care about this listing. Well, maybe I do. It just seems maybe we should just dip our toes into something easy. This says that, oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so this is more money than I'll ever see in my lifetime, ever. $250 million. This is a Manhattan mansion, 17,000 square feet, and it has a 1,500 square foot salon, almost 2,000 square foot ballroom, and common charges and taxes are $74,000 a month. Yeah, what the fuck? That much a month? People don't even make that a year. Well, anyway, so this is going to be the first one we're starting with. So this is what apparently a $250 million view looks like. I mean, it's pretty. I just oh, wow, a view of some grass. You could get that anywhere. It's just because it's in New York that it's expensive, I guess. And I believe, by the way, let me go back, that if I'm correct, I think that's the ugly building that I did a video on, the one that is actually legitimately shaped like a fucking trash can. What is it? Building 432 or something in New York? I don't know. $250 million for this. Maybe it's me. Maybe I simply have no class. That's very possible. Here's the actual layout, which is very nice. Let's see here. So where do you even walk in this place? Hold on. Is this not where you walk in? Oh, service elevator? Maybe this is where you walk in. So this is the lobby, a refuse room, storage closet, a private ballroom. I am clearly too poor to understand this diagram. That observatory with the S just looks like it's a wiggly slide. And honestly, it just should be. All right. So clearly I'm too poor for this one. So let's go next. Let's try something else. I can't do it. And yes, from the previous one, that was the pencil looking building, 250 million. I don't know about all that. So this one says a castle starts with a C, and so does Cleveland. So here's a castle in Cleveland for $249,000. So almost $250,000, $250,000. It's a 3-bed, 3-bath, 2,300 square feet. So it's very themed. I think that's the best way to start off this house. I think that is a fair. I don't know if can I make this any bigger? So it's very castle, kind of fallen apart a little bit and kind of halfway painted over. It looks like this is an unfinished project that people, wanted. Why does the comment say be careful when crossing the eggplant doorway? Is there a dick-shaped doorway in this house that I'm about to witness? Oh, I agree with this one. That was disappointing. That's not a dick shape. That's like a mushroom. I'm sorry. It's a mushroom. Yeah, it's a mushroom door. What's more concerning is the fact that there is a stained glass cross right here, if I'm going to be completely honest. But a dick door? I don't know about all that. Oh dear, there's Jesus murals. Okay, I have a feeling these people are very Christian. What is this? Look at the ceiling. This is very, that doesn't look finished. There's kind of wallpaper. I'm trying to figure out, did someone live here and sell the house midway through a reno? I don't know exactly what the vibe was in here. Do you see again, this is either someone did this painting or wallpaper and then they're just no, we're actually going to paint over all of it and then leave a chair in the middle of the room. I don't know. Oh, this is the kitchen. Okay. So this is clearly the fridge is supposed to go in that nook there. You get some candelabras or whatever, some candles on the walls, more stained glass because it's very classy. I'm more confused by the house than anything. Like they started everything and finished nothing. There's a lot of confusion going on, a lot of different styles that they're trying to blend. And unfortunately, literally none of them are vibing. The place could be lovely. That's absolutely right. It does need a lot of work. Maybe that's why it's like relatively cheap for the market. It's a lot though. I don't think I'd personally want to live in a house with a facade like this. Holy shit, that looks big. I mean, it's a big old V-shaped house. Like it's not like fancy house or something, you know, when you get shapes other than like square or rectangle. Let's go to the next house. Okay. So here's your chance to finally live like a hobbit. Currently listed for $315,000 in River Falls. Oh, fuck. WI. Isn't that Wisconsin? I believe it is. It's a 2-bed, 2-bath, 2,200 square foot on 3.47 acres. Just as a heads up, this house we're about to look at is only 100 square feet smaller than the castle we just looked at. Let's take a look. So far, I'm not hating it. I'm not loving it, but like it's very like eclectic. It could be cute and I hope to God it is. And yes, this one does cost more than the castle too. Absolutely it does. You're right. Okay, so now there's more. So I think at first they showed us this little section up here. Now we're down here. So far we're still outside. Okay, big, unique cutout door. That's good. Okay, so we're in the kitchen. Okay. So I like that they have a Smeg fridge. Let's start with that. They clearly are like, hey, we do have some money. However, they probably didn't need to buy a Smeg fridge and could have like upgraded some of like the cabinets in here instead. Like, I feel like that would have been a better use of money than the Smeg fridge, but you know, this is what they went with. So this is what we're working with. I'm going to be honest. This room's kind of cute. Like wait, the kitchen was carpeted? Hold on, Catitude. Wait, is this carpet? I thought this was stone, like pebbles. I thought this was pebbles or something. I don't think this is carpet. I'm 90% sure this is not carpet. Don't worry. I kind of like this living room / dining room nook area. Maybe it's just me, but it's kind of cozy. Like it's kind of unique. If this was an Airbnb, I'd vibe with it. I'll put it that way. See, I still think this space is kind of cute. Maybe this is just me. I mean, what do y'all think? Am I going crazy? Like this is kind of cute. Like it's different. I don't know if I'd want to live here, but like Airbnb, I wouldn't mind staying here. This would be like really cute. Canadian Baconism says, what do you think your biggest hot take is home design wise? Oh my goodness. Shoot. I guess I have quite a few hot takes. Let's see. Well, I think one of my hot takes, maybe this isn't a hot take. I kind of believe that orange is more of a neutral color. I don't really believe orange is really an accent color. I used to be a person that was like very black, white, and grayscale. And I just realized that like when I lived in a full gray house, my life was fucking miserable. So I started adding color. And in particular, I found that like orange and tan and stuff like that are absolutely a neutral color. Like you can put that shit with anything and it goes, and it warms up a place instantly and it's beautiful. I don't know if that's necessarily controversial. I just know that the color orange can feel very intimidating to a lot of people. And I mean, it was for me, so I'm speaking from personal experience, but I think orange is a neutral color and I think it can go in any house. That's my, I guess, home design hot take. Oh, actually my other home design hot take. There's like this trend right now, the cloud couch, I think is what it's called. I hate it. I hate the cloud couch. I think it's disgusting. And I think they just look tacky and sloppy and it makes the house look like it's not put together. So let's see. What else do we got? So this looks like the bedroom. I don't really like that this light looks like it shines directly at the bed. I feel like that wouldn't be super great late at night. Maybe it's just me, but I don't know. Okay, washer and dryer setup. Pretty basic, but they do have a nice sink and they looks like they have this nice little standing shelf area where it looks like you could definitely fold some clothes. I hate this. I hate this because if this is a real wood countertop, all I'm thinking about is like mold or just like the wood degrading as people use the sink. I absolutely do not like this at all. And then it comes with what looks like a kind of big 2-car garage. You know what? I don't actually hate this one. I don't hate this one. This was not a bad house. This wasn't really Zillow gone wild on this one. Let's try again. Oh dear. So this, you'd be moving to Mount Pleasant. Wait, this is a Frank Lloyd Wright home. I love Frank Lloyd Wright. Okay, so this is being submitted as a good house. I thought Zillow Gone Wild was supposed to be bad houses. Are you kidding me? I'm so excited. I love Frank Lloyd Wright. I think, FLW's like style choices were absolutely beautiful. And I love a lot of what he did. I love what he pioneered in terms of home design and what to expect inside beautiful homes. I love it. So I want to take a look at this. It is kind of a big house though. How big is this? Almost 5,000 square feet. This is a huge house. But let's take a look at what we got, shall we? So we start with this big door, big, beautiful detailed handle here, glass shelving that you can see from the outside. I'm already loving this, to be honest, and a lot of orange and brown tones. And I saw some of you guys saying that, yeah, orange is technically a shade of brown or whatever, which, yeah, it is. Or is it the other way around? I think technically brown is a shade of orange, but I digress. It doesn't matter. Anyway, it's all beautiful. Yeah, no, love this. I have zero complaints. I do love a mid-century modern. I remember doing a tour of these Frank. Oh my God, Flank? What is he, a steak now? Frank Lloyd Wright houses. Good Lord, I cannot speak tonight. And I just remember that everything was built, like even the furniture was created to fit only in this exact house. Like it was designed to bring beauty and life to just this one particular house. And it wasn't meant to be moved. And I hate long hallways, so this fucking terrifies me. But besides that, I just remember there was such a beauty in being in these types of houses. So it clearly looks like this is where I think a TV was supposed to be. But this, I would honestly get some shelves in here and turn this into like a library. This could be a nice reading zone, to be honest with you. Looks like we got bedrooms and look, nice bookshelves, exposed brick, cute wallpaper, a big fan, a pyramid apparently, which is for gardening. How freaking clever is that, might I add? Can we just, this is such a cute detail. It does look goofy as absolute heck, but how useful is that? And then of course, gigantic longhouse. All right, now we've got, very pretty photos. So this is a 550 acre home. 550 acres? That's huge. This is in Santa Claus, Indiana. What a name. Has a combined 15 bedrooms, 19 bathrooms, and 50,000 square feet, and every amenity you could ever need, including a 3-story log cabin main home, which is right there, a 1950s diner, a classic car museum, a pool pavilion, shooting range, amphitheater, and over 3.5 miles of paved trails and more. Currently listed for $47 million. I'm too poor to look at this listing. Also, I do not like the style. I know some people are into like the more rustic, log cabiny look. I absolutely hate it. I absolutely despise this style of house. Like I can understand it. It's not for me. Wait, the house looks like it has a face on the outside. Hold on. Nope. Don't like that. We're not looking at that again. Thank you so much, robot dude, for pointing that out. I hate it. So I just, when this is just wood and wood and wood and wood and wood, and just feels very log cabiny, and then random stone and kind of like the Italian, like 2005 home styling. It's very not my style. And this is going for, what the fuck? Jesus. I knew there was a diner and everything. I didn't think they were this serious. They're very serious, apparently. 0% prepared for what this house has to offer. Yeah, this is all the same house, by the way. I don't know what to say to this if I'm going to be totally honest with you. Now, this is called having a lot of money and not enough taste when I refer to this slide. However, this is really pretty, and this fire pit area looks really, really pretty, at least to me. I don't like the pillow choices. I could change out the accent pillows. They feel a bit dated, but this looks like some really swanky spot. It doesn't, like, the house doesn't mix. This is what confuses me, right? So this is the house, right? So we got this log cabin style home, right? And I'm like, that's fine, lean into it, right? But then we go like rustic, right? It fits the vibe. I don't like it, but it fits the vibe. And then we go to a 50s diner, fits no vibe whatsoever. And now we're in kind of more of like a chic outdoor space. The fire pit area is absolutely great. The pillows do need to go. I would absolutely update these pillows. But I feel like I could sit here at a fire pit and like talk with friends for like hours, just like about life. That looks really cool to me. This huge pool. This wouldn't work for me. I'd have to have a covered pool because of Casper. He doesn't know how to swim. But I see that's that big cabana area. You get a private tennis court. I think I played tennis once. And let's just say there's a reason why I don't play tennis. Is this for guns? This looks like maybe a shooting range setup if I didn't know any better. And then this giant car setup apparently. Oh my God. Do you know what this reminds me? Hold on. Let me see if I can pull the image for this because it looks like It's from a scene in Austin Powers. Okay, I think this photo will do justice of at least what I'm trying to remember right now. Tell me that this like whole floor setup and stuff does not remind you of this moment in Austin Powers where they're in the like airplane hangar and he's about to transport in the Beetle to another time zone. Because it also has like the driving lines on the floor and stuff. Am I the only one who sees this? The 30-point turn in Austin Powers in the little like cart thing? Yes, absolutely. How could I not remember that? I know this is not what they were going for, but this is all I see. This is all I fucking see is this scene in this image. It's groovy, baby.
Groovy, baby.
Another bar. Okay, so now we're at another bar. This looks like the garage bar that are on propane tank seats, probably empty. Then another whole like entertaining yeehaw space. I don't know what else to call this. This is like an entertaining yeehaw space. And then randomly there's water and another sitting space in a gazebo. This is very pretty for the record. This is the kind of place where you would see like those Pinterest like photos where like the brides, are like walking down like these paths. I don't know, like, and it's like very aesthetic. I feel like this is very picturesque. Like it's really pretty, but it's just a lot of different styles going on in this house and they do not work with each other. And the final photo is over sunset. And I guess those are water that's steaming maybe because it's hot. This is just a lot, to be honest. Pretty styles are very confusing. Apparently this is the 50s diner building. It's just, a lot of this is just very confusing to me. This is like baby's first time playing Sims 4 and only doing the house decorating and just wanted to try a little bit of everything. 47.9 million. Like whoever built this house, they clearly built it for themselves. Good for them. But unfortunately on the market, that doesn't always translate. Let's go to the next house, shall we? Another castle is what is on our list. So Zillow Gone Wild here says, according to this listing, this castle is known as the Campbell Castle and was built from 1886 to 1888 by Colonel Burton Harvey Campbell and his wife Ellen, and is reportedly an authentic reproduction of a Richardsonian Romanesque Scottish castle. The home of, Jesus fuck, what's with these huge houses? 17 bedrooms, 19 bathrooms, and over 14,000 square foot. It is listed for $3.5 million in Wichita, Kansas. Like, here's the other thing, right? Can I just like I understand having like a big house, right? Like I get that, like people that want to have like a big house and everything like that, whatever, fine. You have enough money, you want to buy a house. I don't care like that big. What do you do with a 17 bedroom house? Like it's a real question. What do you do with that? Like I think of that and I'm like, I'm like, oh, I'm going to have like a guest bedroom in my house, and I want like a room for like the library and I want an office and then I want my bedroom. And that's like a 4-bedroom house, 17 bedrooms though. And 19 bathrooms. Like that's enough bathrooms. I could poop in a different bathroom every day for almost a whole month. That's a lot. That's actually a good point, says Chickens Pickens. I would be scared that somebody else is living in my house. Like, how do you check all of those rooms in one day? No kidding. I literally get afraid of my own basement at night. And I'm like, but what if what if someone's down there that's going to kill me? So I sleep with all the lights on and stuff. Imagine a house this big. I don't know. But let's take a look. Okay, so I will say, not my style. I'm not a traditional person in terms of aesthetic and home design. However, I think this is done pretty well. Anyone who is more into the style, give me your thoughts. I understand. I think I understand the vibes here, and I think they executed it well. I think this is very pretty. So far, this is actually turning out nice. I mean, look, even underneath the staircase here, even the wood that's nicely paneled down and stuff and like the carvings, and it looks like things are in good condition. Like this first photo seems to look like a home that's loved and taken care of. Okay, so here we go. It looks like we have a traditional sitting room. Here's a piano. This might be like a drawing room or something. No, maybe this is the drawing room or the smoking room, and this is like the intake room or whatever the hell. Oh God, that's very millennial to put joy on the wall, but all right, I'll let that slide. Another sitting area maybe, or it looks like a nook in the kitchen because of the floors. Big, huge commercial grade kitchen stuff in here. So they've obviously done some upgrading, like freaking obviously. I don't really like the kitchen. This dining room though, I do kind of like the chandelier with like the, I don't know, vines. I don't know if that's intentional or not. I hope it's intentional because if not, then maybe not so good. Okay. Wow. That's really dated, but for some reason I still find that bathtub very charming. I don't know why, but it's facing the bed. Not so charming anymore. Now it's gone to tacky. I don't know why I looked at the bottom image first. I guess it really caught my eye. It was fine until I looked up and realized that the bathtub faces the bed. Maybe it's just me. Every time I've seen that, when rich people houses have the bathroom, like the bathtub that is in the bedroom, it freaks me out a little bit. Maybe it's just me. I panic a little bit. Like, why would you do that? Like, what is the point of that? I don't know. Like, are you the husband, like laying in bed, getting ready to go to sleep, and your wife is in the bathtub and you're just like, oh yes, like I'm going to watch my wife take a bath. Like, I don't know. Like, if I want to take a bath, I want to be in like full privacy. I don't want anyone to be around me. I want to drop a bath bomb in there, so get some bubbles, some suds, some salts in there. And I want to soak. I want to listen to music and don't want to hear it from anybody. Like when it's bath time, it is alone time. This looks like alone time here until you realize it's right here. Then it's not so alone. Oh, another bedroom with now a pink bathtub and a bedroom with a white bathtub. I see this was very clearly a theme for this house. It was choices. Choices are being made in this house. Choices I don't like. Choices all the same. Oh, what the fuck? Where did we go in this image? Is this like where the witch lives or something of the house? Like, how did we go from this vibe to that? I think this is supposed to be a wine cellar. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be a wine cellar. However, I absolutely hate it. It was cute until we got there. It's clear we have not seen all the homes, and it looks like there's maybe a visitors center or something. Was this a museum that they're now turning into a home? I don't know what's happening here. I'm just gonna click the next button. The final boss of sunken living rooms. All right, for all of us that like sunken living rooms, apparently this is the final boss of sunken living rooms. Oh, I see it. Come on, don't tease me like that. Show me yes. This is perfection. This is aesthetic. This brings me great joy. I'm very satisfied with this living room.